Hi, Steve Emanuel here, eager to show you my new product, Steve Emanuel's Bootcamp for the MBE. We're going to start with our list of 6 multi-state subjects, and we're going to pick criminal law and procedure. The subject has been divided into 6 different topics, and each topic has a number of lectures. So we're going to take a look in topic 1, and you see we've got a number of lectures here. The first one is Introduction, Actus Reus, and Mens Rea. So that's what we're going to take a look at. The system keeps track of what you've already seen, and it knows that under this ID I already watched part of this presentation, so I could resume where I was, but instead I'm going to say let's start from the beginning. As you'll hear in a minute, the slides are animated and there's a professional announcer.
Criminal law and procedure together account for 1/6 of the questions on the multistate, so there are 33 questions that cover either criminal law or criminal procedure. Of these 33 questions, 60%, or about 20 questions, cover substantive criminal law principles. The remaining 13 questions cover criminal procedure topics. As we go through substantive criminal law, you should keep in mind the standard requirements for any crime. At least any serious common law crime. There are 4 general requirements for criminal liability.
You have full random access of any part of the lecture, so within any slide you can advance through the slide and you can go back again and the audio automatically synchronizes with where you were. You can advance from slide to slide by using the next arrow and the previous arrow. There's also at the lower left a window, as you can see here, that lists every slide, and you can use that to go directly to any particular slide.
The answer to Hypo 1 is no. D has not committed any crime. This fact pattern falls within the general rule.
Okay, so let's assume we've watched our lecture or multiple lectures, and we're ready now to test whether we've mastered the subject. So we go back and we look at the quizzes for every topic. In other words, small group of lectures, there is a quiz. We're going to select that quiz for the first group of lectures. You can make multiple attempts at a quiz so you can see whether you're improving. We're going to start a new attempt rather than resuming the prior attempt, which is something we could do instead. The system lets us set various things about the way we want the quiz to be. So, for example, we can specify that we want the correct answer and explanation before going to the next question. And we can specify whether we want a random sequence or a defined sequence. That's pretty much in the order of the lectures. So we're going to ask for the questions to be in more or less the same order as they occurred in the lecture. And we're going to ask to see all questions, not just those questions that we've never attempted before or that we've never correctly answered. So here's our first question. I'm not going to read it to you on the screen, but you can see that these are standard multi-state format questions, many of them under license from the actual multi-state questions asked in the past by the National Conference of Bar Examiners. So in this case, let's make an educated guess that the correct choice is A, and let's see whether we're correct. And in fact, we are correct. We know we're correct because the correct answer, the one we chose here, is shown in blue ink, and below the system tells us you're correct. A is the right choice, and then it gives us an example, or rather explanation, of why A is indeed the correct choice. After that, it tells us why each individual wrong choice is in fact the wrong choice. Let's go to the next question. Let's ask, answer that by picking choice B. And once again, we'll see the answer. In this case, we're wrong, so the system shows us in kind of red ink that we're wrong. It tells us B is not correct, that the correct choice is C. And then it explains why each of the choices, including the one we picked, is incorrect. At any time we can quit And if we haven't finished yet, we will be able to resume that quiz attempt later.